Hello YouTube, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a long-term review of my 510 Kestrel Lace mountain bike shoes. This is my long-term review. I have been riding these for over a full year now, and for the most part they're still in pretty good shape. This is one of the most durable mountain bike shoes I've ever ridden. They're still super stiff. They have barely zero flex in them. But, so I got these in 10.5, which is a little bit big. For my foot size, I'm somewhere between around a 10 and a 10.5, but these fit super great. I really like the, how much, options there are with the cleat placement. So when I first started riding these, I like to have them more slammed to the back because I was still getting used to the shoe. But as I got more acquainted with the shoe, I have this almost all the way up right under the ball of my foot now. And I ride Crank Brothers with these. So I've ridden a few different pedals with this shoe. I've ridden the Candies, which is more of a cross-country pedal. I ride those usually on my Canyon Lux. My Lux Trail, I like those pedals. They're a little bit more low profile. They shed dirt very easily, and those work perfectly with this shoe. They have a really good match right with the bottom of the shoe. They match up really nicely, and the rubber on the bottom of this shoe, this uses 510's Stealth rubber, which is pretty much the same rubber that comes on their Freerider line, if you're used to the Freerider line, which is a flat pedal shoe. So this has a ton of grip. It grips the pedal really well. I've also used these with mallet pedals, and I really like that. They grip really well with the pins, and it's super easy to just throw your foot on and go with these shoes. One thing I will say is, as any shoe, after a while, those pins will start making pretty deep grooves in your rubber, and you'll just have less and less grip, which is just something that happens over time. But all in all, these shoes have held up really well. You can see I've put them through a lot of abuse. They're very well worn. And one thing I actually really like about these is they are heavy. It's a hefty shoe. There's a lot of material, which means that, one, they're really protective, they're really durable, but surprisingly, they shed water really easily. They have some nice holes in the side here, some little vent holes that shed water really easily if you're walking through any creeks or anything like that. There's also some perforation up here on the toe box. Speaking of the toe box, it has a really nice toe box. The rubber comes up a bit here, and then there's a nice thicker piece of material that goes around the toe to protect your toe. So I've had absolutely no problems with that. So this is the lace version, which means that it has laces and a strap. So one of my complaints with this shoe is not long after I got them, the strap started to fall apart. So I want to say maybe 200 miles in on this shoe, or maybe a bit more than that, these started to fall apart. And you can see I've just taken a piece of electrical tape here and kind of covered that up, because this Velcro section here, the top bit of the Velcro, is peeling off. And all in all, I mean, I had no problems with that once I got it figured out. It just made it kind of annoying taking it on and off, trying to fit that rubber, or the extra rubber from the tape through this little thing that the strap goes through. But I mean, if you're looking for an enduro or a trail shoe, maybe even a light cross-country, down-country shoe, if you're willing to deal with the weight with that, if you're riding a down-country bike, this is an amazing shoe. I mean, obviously you can tell the durability is insane. I've ridden these over a year now. I got them, I want to say, sometime around last December, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe in February, I don't know. But I've ridden these for almost over a year, definitely, and I have beat the crap out of these things. These shoes went up to Pisgah with me this summer and did a full month of riding there, almost riding every day, and They worked really well. Of course, if you know the area, it's very wet, lots of creek crossings, rains almost every day. And these shoes dried great. I just stick them kind of close to the campfire every night. They dry out, be perfectly good and ready to go in the morning. I also really like how the heel is super stiff. One thing that I've had problems with previous riding shoes in the past is after a while this heel starts to kind of die and close in a bit, especially when I'm taking my foot in and out of the shoe after riding. Sometimes I won't untie it all the way and I'll bend it back and the whole heel will just get messed up. But these have a pretty strong heel. It's got this bit of plastic or rubber here that really keeps it all intact and nice. And all in all, super stiff, super strong shoe. So I love these so much. I just recently bought the almost the same shoe, but it is the BOA version. So it's a little bit lighter than this shoe. It uses some different material, but I'm really excited to see how these perform compared to these because they are slightly different. I got a really good deal on these. If you're looking for a nice Endura BOA shoe, these are on a really good sale right now on Adidas's website. I think I got these for $66. They usually go for somewhere around $220. So really solid deal on these if you want to try these out. I'll be posting another review soon. I haven't gotten to take these shoes out on the bike yet, but as soon as I do, I'll post another review, and then a long-term review will be coming in probably 4 or 5 months to tell you how these shoes have been. Of course, I'll probably still be wearing these around a little bit, but I wanted a fresh shoe with a fresh sole. That way I can get some really good grip on those pedals, especially since I've got some rubber falling apart on the bottom of that. But yeah, that's my review of the 510 Kestrel shoe. I'll hit you guys with that update of the BOA ones in a few weeks. Hope this helped you in some way. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. Thanks, guys.